The Kano State Public Complaints and Anti-Corruption Commission says forensic analysis has confirmed that the dollar videos of ex-governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje were not doctored. Record that the clips published by Daily Nigerian trended on social media in 2017 and allegedly showed Ganduje receiving bundles of dollar notes and stuffing them inside his flowing dress known as a bariga. While Ganduje debunked the contents of the videos, the Kano State House of Assembly subsequently set up a committee to investigate the allegations, but the committee is yet to submit its finding reports, and a new assembly was reportedly inaugurated on Tuesday. But speaking at a one-day public dialogue on anti-corruption crusade in Kano on Wednesday, Barrister Muhuyi Magaji Remigado, chairman of the agency, confirmed the authenticity of the videos. Daily Trust reports. He says since the release of the footages, people have been challenging him to prove the innocence or otherwise of the former governor in the matter. He added that his commission commenced investigation in 2018 but could not go far because Ganduje, who was governor at the time, had immunity. SAR reporters had on June 14 reported that Ganduje asked a Kano State High Chief to perpetually restrain the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) from investigating him over the video clips which showed him allegedly receiving bundles of dollars from a contractor. In a suit filed before the High Court, the former Attorney General of the state asked the court to restrain the Anti-Graft Commission from probing Ganduje until a suit between the former governor and the publisher of the Daily Nigerian, Jaffa was determined. The EFCC is the only defendant in the suit. Ganduje in the suit with the EFCC as the only respondent through the former Kano Attorney General asked the court to declare that the invitation and interrogation of the State Universal Basic Education Board (SUBEB) chairman and accountant general of the state in connection to the video was illegal. Buhari was telling us that he didn't know the whatever the application or whatever they use to determine whether that video that they used in doctoring, because Buhari said it categorically that video was doctored. Everybody knew the fact, and the reason why we are saying this whole thing or we are hearing this matter again is because it is not the same party that is in power now, and you know that there's no love between Ganduje and the new governor who is an NMPP man. And the question I'm even asking, this so-called anti-corruption whatever, did they just establish them? Did they change them, or they have been in place that they could not detect, or they could not come out and tell us that the doctor or the video was authentic? So why now? Does it mean they changed the leadership? That's why we are seeing all of this. And the same thing people have been calling Tinubu. Oh yeah, investigate Buhari. And that is the reason why even Tinubu himself, why even before he became president, you know that he has been putting all his people, and they dare, of course, those one, they dare not even probe him. No, being they put them for there. After some people now tell you, forget about it. Even opposition was in whatever he was in opposition, then they would have dealt with him. They would have, if he forget all those people, even the ones that you think that they are innocent, you see that they see her a kind of compromise. Do you know what they do at the back to beg them if you are not in their good record? The reason why we are here, of course, everybody, Nigerians are aware. Nigerians know that it was real, and that is how they always cover themselves with paddy. If it is not a new thing, Nigerians will continue to say what they know. You can use the EFCC, ICPC, DSS, and what have you, police, to intimidate Nigerians, but thank God for this social media. People will still hear their opinion because they know it was real. And I remember that, I learned that the journalist who did that job, or who exposed the whole thing, since then he left Nigeria. I think he's in the UK. Maybe he will be able to come back. And there was a time I learned that himself and Ganduje, they met in UK. Of course, they are not going to be blowing each other. Oh, Nigerians are aware that it was real. And another thing is, again, what do you expect? You expect that Tinubu will allow them to probe him? because I don't think the state has that power. They can only expose, but let us see whether the federal government will say, oh, okay, let them carry out, or they will use or the power of the presidency to subdue or to suppress the whole thing. You know, I'm always saying it's just it's so funny that Tinubu is at the end of affair. And you expect him to do normal, that we now have a sane environment. Really? Oh my God, forget it. And they lobby the same. Ganduje is lobbying to be minister. He should refund the stolen dollars first. You are going to hear another thing. They are going to reply now. They might take the whole thing to court, and it will linger and linger because his man is the one who is in Aso Rock now. Since day one, we know it is real. No two ways about it. I hope the president will not give him any appointment. They will even give him presidential pardon if at all they want to go with that. But they said it wasn't real when he was in power. Power no dey again now. And that's why they were fighting. They were fighting in every area just to make sure that their party remains in power. If the party is the one in power in Kano, of course you won't hear this thing now. They will be talking about another thing. Buhari said it was doctored. It was doctored. The man we thought was not corrupt became the chairman of Corruption Nigeria Limited, doing all kinds of corruption and pretending he did nothing. So now, okay, what next? That's a personal question there. What's next? After we don't hear now, so what's going to happen? Of it was real. Doctor for where? Meanwhile, why are you guys bringing it up again? This country now cruise now because another person dey. Now immediately bring and so. Okay, who then have the confidence to go to court and prove how and what the money was meant for? Just fairy tales. Ganduje is the next minister of finance. Tiffin Gandollar. So what next again? It is true bribe video collection. Nigerians are well. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.